Mr. Hellman.
How are you?
Connor Raymer with Culligan.
Nice to meet you, Connor.
Good to meet you. Thanks for taking time.
Good to meet with me today.
Thank you.
Well, as a Western graduate, we'll be the first to welcome you back to the Hill. I know on an 80-degree day, Grice Hall is probably not the best place in the world to be, but
there, and the elevator was out, no less.
We'll make it work, I guess.
Exactly.
We'll make it work. Like I said, thanks for taking time away from Green Fiber to come here today and speak with me now. With Green Fiber, I was doing a little bit of research. You all work with insulation, is that correct?
Yeah, it's insulation for both home and commercial buildings.
Okay, now is that the new spray insulation or the typical or the traditional?
It's blown in, it sure is. It's blown in insulation, blown in either walls or attics.
Okay, and then you all are, with your company, you're very big into being environmentally friendly with your product, is that correct?
Very much so. Yeah, 85% recycled product.
Okay. All right, if you don't mind me asking, kind of walk me through a typical workday for, like Green Fiber.
Well, I work out of my house.
Okay.
Our office is over in Charlotte, and I cover a territory I'm in the corner of my territory or region, and I go from here east of the Carolinas, north to Michigan, and up to Maine. So I'm on the road. Either I'm in the office, on the phone, conference calls, doing email, in my home office, or literally on the road.
Okay, I can relate to that. My dad's actually a broker here in town. He works out at home, so he kind of has his territory here in Kentucky he covers as well, and then he's back in the office now. Working out of your home and being on the road, obviously I'm with Culligan. What's your main source of your water when you're at home or on the road?
Just a tap when I'm at home, and I buy bottled water on the road.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, how often are you usually buying bottled water when you're out on the road? I know you said you cover a lot of territory.
When I'm driving, I'm buying it, goodness gracious, a couple, 3 times at least. Whenever I stop to get gas, I buy a couple bottles of it. Yeah.
Okay, and that's probably price going up on that a little bit, or it seems to be
it's kind of cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, what I wanted to talk to you today about was I have a couple options here I wanted to run by because I think I have something that could, relate to what you guys represent with Green Fiber that's environmentally friendly. It'll be cost effective and it will save you time, so every time you don't. Well, especially on the road, or at home, when you're at home, it will save you money and be better water, not have as much of the impurities that tap water typically has in it. And then it will also, as I said, save you money when you're buying the bottled waters on the road. If you wanted to pack a cooler with some of the water at home with you, does that seem like something you may be interested in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I gave you a call. Let's talk.
Absolutely. Okay, I've got a couple different options here I wanted to run by you. Let's get them all together for you. Take a look at these. These are all of our bottleless options we offer with Culligan. Essentially what it is that it'll hook up to any water line in your home. And you can hook them, as long as you have some kind of water line, and obviously you can hook it up anywhere in the house. And it will give you, it goes through reverse osmosis to clear the water, clears it of all impurities, so you know you're getting a very quality product with that. And we also offer something somewhat similar to that. Instead of being the bottleless, it is an option that comes with 2 of the 5-gallon tanks. And you can use that option as well.
All right. What's reverse osmosis? How does it make it clean?
Well, I'm new at this, but the basic generic version I was taught is that it's a technology, it's a filtration system that uses membranes, like a membrane to help purify the water. It essentially pushes it through like a high pressure strainer to purify any of the impurities out of the water.
Okay. So these are the different options we got. Is there more than one option? I see obviously bottleless and...
Yes, these are all the bottleless options. You have, let's see, I believe there is the executive option right here, and then some of the benefits and applications with that.
Okay.
Then we have the premium option right here, in the back page with it, as well as some of the benefits with it. We have the all-purpose one, which has been a very popular product for us. And then our last one here, one of our more smaller options, if you want to maybe put it in the office, if you had like a certain office space in the house, is the countertop option. So it would basically be which option, if you were looking at the bottleless one, which option you feel like would be the best.
Now I've got, obviously it's going to be in my house. I've got my kids, I got 2 boys, 7- and 6-year-old boys that run around crazy. And at least it seems like it some days. And is this safe around them? Are they going to knock them over? Are they going to do?
Size-wise,
Hot water?
yes, some of them do come with hot water, but they do have safety mechanisms on them for younger children or anybody in general, so they don't burn themselves on the hot water. Because the all-purpose version, I do believe, comes with the like the room temperature water, the cold water, and then the almost boiling hot water. So obviously that's something you want to keep in mind. And I believe on the back page it goes over all of these specific safety features that comes with each model.
Okay.
And then as far as space-wise, all of these take up no less, or it takes up exactly 1 square foot of space.
Okay.
So if you were trying to plan on where they could, potentially fit.
Yeah. Now, which one do you have?
Which one do I have? I have the all-purpose, just for the sake of having all the bells and whistles with it.
Oh, so the all-purpose is better than the executive? Executive sure sounds nice.
Which one? It's my first year, so I'm getting a little confused on my different models. I believe the executive and the all-purpose are, yes, this is our bigger one, the 9-gallon tank, as opposed to the 3, so the executive one.
Okay, just a little bigger version. And now, what are we looking at cost-wise? Because obviously, my tap water is cheap. It's free. That sounds like a good idea. I saw it at my brother-in-law's office, but.
The main thing we stress to people with Culligan is that we just make water better. If tap water, now some people dislike tap water, but like you said, having the younger kids in the house, you obviously want to be able to provide them with water that's going to be the best possible. One, it's a healthy alternative, something to drink instead of the sodas and everything. And with tap water, if that was the best option for people, people wouldn't be buying the bottled water or the filters. But with these, any of these that are the bottleless ones, those are going to be $29.99, so essentially $30. And then the other option that comes with the 2 5-gallon tanks, though that's $19.99. So it comes with the 2 5-gallon bottles, and if you need another 5-gallon, it's $5 additional for each one you need.
Okay.
And on those, we have 2 different cycles we offer. A 2-week cycle, we can come and change it every 2 weeks, and if that's too often, we can come every 4 weeks. So whichever cycle suited you best. No legwork for you. Obviously, if you pick the other option that comes with the 2 5-gallon tanks, we come in and we change that out for you.
So they just come every 2 weeks and
or 4
take
whichever
the
one.
ones or whatever.
Yes, sir.
But regardless of how fast I go through it, I pay $20 a month.
Yes, sir. And then with this option right here, you can pay the $30, and you essentially have it hooks right into the water source and purifies your water for you. So you essentially just have unlimited. And if you didn't want, with the younger kids around, if you didn't want, somebody coming in and out, I can assure you they'd be professional. But if that was just something you didn't want to have to worry about, that is another option you could look at with the $30 option, just being hooked directly into the
Now, how is this different than, like, they make the water filters? I can, they're probably a little more expensive a month. They're $50 or something, but I hook it up once, and I get, basically free water. Not free, obviously I pay something for it, but, is that different than, is your filter better than theirs, or?
I just because I don't know a lot about Brit, I couldn't really comment on the quality of their product. What I do know with our product is, especially with the $30 options, just some of the the options as far as the room temperature water, the hot water if you're preparing a quick meal or a cup of tea or something like that. It does give you that amenity as well.
Yeah. Now I had the